Hi everyone, this is James Fox from Oliveair Games again. We're going to be filming some very early proof of concept kind of footage here, just to show you what the general idea would be like. So starting the game, you would get a choice of whether you want to be a man or woman. So let's make two. We're going to make a man and a woman. So this guy, we'll call him Test. Very early on in the game, the weather system will automatically take its turn here. And so it's raining this time, but in any other instance it might not be raining. It might even be early morning. There are many chests around here that do contain different things. Here's some weapon storage. It would be different every time. This time I happen to get a Molotov cocktail. But there is a hidden weapon ammo cache over here. And this time you get a stun gun cell. So we're going to go ahead and head down here and look for some safety. Oh no, a zombie! In this game, we're going to go ahead and play Test as maybe a very aggressive fighter. Maybe he wants to fight zombies. Maybe he's angry. So combat works like this. Really, right now, of course, you're not going to want to fight. You're not prepared. You don't have any improvised armor or weapons. And the zombie, thankfully, didn't bite your character or make him bleed or break his legs. So avoiding zombies as much as possible, we're heading out. And at the beginning, of course, the zombies are sparse, just to not overwhelm you to begin with. There is an overworld, much like kind of classic RPGs. Your character is small, kind of reflecting his size in this world here. Overworld map works a lot like more traditional RPGs, where you can kind of highlight something and see its location. Here's an office building. But this is exactly where the system takes place. We're playing Test. Now, it has generated a firing range, and you are able to encounter enemies on the field as he's exploring. There's an office building, we have an empty house, maybe another option is a cabin. So he can go to either a firing range, a cabin, an office building, but for the purposes of this test, we're going to go ahead and go to this power station first. Oh, he's run into a man. This man's name is Tony. So from henceforth, he looks like this, and will call himself Tony in his little name box. Tony has been randomly generated by the system. There's some different abilities. Your abilities change depending on what you currently have equipped on you as a weapon. If you have a blunt weapon, it will become blunt skills, etc. But for now, we're going to camp. Camping consumes one food source. So depending on how much food sources you have, you can rest. Resting will automatically change the time to midday. So depending on the weather. See, now it's brighter. You just woke up kind of at dawn, but it's still raining. Maybe Test wants to explore the firing range inside. In here, it's kind of dark. Maybe he can find a weapon. So we know that these gray boxes are weapon storage. Maybe let's grab one before this zombie hits me. I got a golf club. And this one, we have a hunting knife. So let's go into the inventory and equip the hunting knife. Best gear option always equips the thing with the higher stats. See, equipping a golf club generally has the same attack, but it lowers your speed because you're using it with two hands. Here's an empty house. Let's go into this empty house. Maybe it's raining, maybe you want some cover. Well, of course there's more zombies. They never go away. So we're in an empty house, okay. Here's some supplies. There's always supply caches. We can see in the other room there's a man. We want to figure out who this man is. Who is he? Let's go find out. Oh, he's threatening us. He's scared. Okay. So what do we do here? You get a lot of choices with people. Generally have the same outcome where they'll join you, but there will always be different situations later on. He says, my name is Glenn. It'll always be different every time. This survivor will always be different. And that's our character. His experience is completely different. He went to a firing range. He found a weapon. He's now survivability level 2. He found Glenn A. He didn't really care about the power station much. He wanted to fight a lot of zombies. So before, playing as the man, it was raining. This time it's not raining. And now we'll get a completely different weapon. So now we have a machete. Okay, maybe this time she doesn't notice the power station. Maybe she wants to go to... See, this time it's a cabin, it's quick mark. Maybe she wants to go to whatever our choices are. Okay, this time it is a woman. Let's check this closet. This time we get hard hat. So now we're wearing a construction hard hat and using a machete. See, this time her name is Nicole N. And that will be her name permanently. So this crazy redheaded doctor is named Nicole N. Now that we have Nicole N, we can look at her gear, we can equip her with something more than a walking stick. We don't have anything more than a walking stick, so we're out of luck. We want to keep looking around the neighborhood. Okay, now it's midday or early morning again. Let's go to the power station. Oh, this time it is a woman. So before, playing as Test, it was a man. This time it's a woman. This is a completely different system that I'm going to explain. Whenever you have a survivor, a maximum, so far, finding 10 survivors. When you find these survivors, they have their own particular area they like to hang out in. But you can approach them and ask them to do different jobs instead of coming out to fight with you. Because in the game, you only get a maximum of 5 spaces to place characters in. So we're going to find Nicole N. Here's Nicole N. Hey, what's up? So you can say, hey, I want you to do a job. There's a lot of different jobs that you can assign somebody. You can make them a cook, or a tinker, or a tailor, or a scavenger, or a doctor. Well, logically, you are kind of a doctor character. Let's make you a doctor. Doctor will use medicine to cure ailments such as broken limbs or bleeding, because most status ailments in this game are not cured by common items. Or if they are, you have a limited amount. Want to be with a dog permanently? Yes. So now there's no longer an option to bring them into your group, but now you also have a permanent character that does a specific job. So now that they're a doc roll, they are labeled doctor and are in a specific room every time. So they have different requirements. Give me $15 and some medicine. Hey, you don't have medicine, I can't do this for you. It's always different for everybody. Maybe you want a different survivor for a different job, but of course there are a limited amount of jobs and a limited amount of survivors, really depending on everybody's experience.